pay for international trips.
So every time you renew your residence permit,
yes,
they actually pay for it.
yes. So you just need to go to them with the receipt.
It's your third year.
Yes.
And let's say this is just 3 years of you being in Ireland.
Yes.
So how many countries have you actually traveled to?
Have only traveled to 3 countries, or should I say 2 countries? Because this is Ireland, so I can count Ireland as one of the countries I've traveled to. But I'm looking forward to visiting Italy.
Okay.
And Spain,
but that's still for your PhD.
Oh yes, that's for my PhD.
And all your travel actually is sponsored also.
Everything is sponsored. So I have my friends who have collaborators in the US, and they have to travel to the US, and this funding covers your trip to the US, your accommodation, your flights, your visa application. It covers everything. So that's one thing I love about this program. I love it so much. And maybe in the course of our conversation, we're going to talk about the advantages of having a cohort-based PhD and the traditional PhD.
Wow.
Yeah, so they are 2 different things.
Thank you so much for the information. It's actually well informative. So roughly,
okay,
like how much do you earn?
I don't want to be robbed. I don't want anybody to come and rob me. And at the same time, I'm trying to run away from other expenses that will be coming from
no, wait. Wait, imagine I applied for a PhD or a master's, for instance.
Yes.
So how much can I expect to earn? So don't tell me how much you're earning. Just tell me how much am I expecting to get.
So the minimum you can get is 10,000.
10,000 what?
10,000 euros a year. That's the minimum. Yeah, it's actually little.
Yeah, that's little.
But that's the minimum you can get. There are a lot of fundings that only give 10,000. But mine gives more than that. So, and I think the highest I've seen so far is 25,000
per annum.
Yes, 25,000. Yeah. But some are receiving 10,000.
And then you can still work for 20 hours.
You can work 20 hours a week.
So that's actually fair
and
enough.
I feel if you get a job that can pay you 11 euros, 12 euros per hour, if you're working 20 hours a week, you can make 1,000, 1,500. Yeah. After tax and all, you can make 1,000 or 1,500.
So like I'm allowed to do like some side hustles and all that.
Yes, you're allowed.
I'm allowed.
Yes,
like I will be able to do it.
Oh yes, it's even on your stamp when you renew your residence permit. They tell you that you are allowed to work 20 hours during school time, but during summer holiday you can do 40 hours during summer.
Okay.
So a lot of people engage the summer to raise enough money for themselves. But personally, for me, I feel, because I do other things in school, like graduate teaching assistant. So I teach, I grade assignment, I do lab demonstration. So I get other income from that. So personally, I feel my income is enough for a single lady that does not have any other responsibility aside to take care of myself.
So let's say I got admission now and then I'm working 20 hours.
Yes.
And then I'm being paid the scholarship stipend.
Yes.
And I was still given a graduate assistant's role.
Yes.
So I'll be paid for that, different from the scholarship.
Oh, yes. It's different payment entirely.
And that's actually very nice.
Yeah.
I don't think it's like that in the US, no.
So it's not like that in the US for PhD guys. I really don't know the way the program is structured in the US, but I know that most of them are not allowed to work outside school. They can only work in the school.
I think the graduate scholarship for US, it's just the only money they pay them.
Yes.
They don't pay them an extra. So even if they're tutoring students, they're doing anything extra. Like it's part of the scholarship package.
Yes, it's part of the package, yeah.
But in Ireland, it's different.
In Ireland, it's different. And in some countries, it's also like that. Once you are a PhD scholarship recipient, that automatically makes you a graduate teaching assistant. But for us, there are 2 different contracts entirely. Like I sign contract with HR department every year.
Okay.
So I renew my contract. It's a contract. And I am employed as a staff. So it's different from my PhD studies. So they are two
Mm.
different things entirely. I receive my stipend for being on scholarship, and I receive my salary for tutoring, for grading, and for lab demonstration.
Okay.
Yeah.
So Oluwayomi, for people that did not have first class, because I know you finished with a first class, you did your
Yes.
master's, and your master's was also a scholarship, and that
Yes.
was in Ghana, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, because you spoke to me earlier about that. So, for me, that I'm not a first class student,
Mhm.
can I still get a scholarship?
Oh, yes. You can get a scholarship with 2-1. I
Okay.
can't really say much for 2-2, but I
Okay.
know for 2-1, you can get a scholarship. All you need to do is just have a convincing statement of purpose. That's what they look
And
out
do they
for.
also give scholarships to master students?
Yes, there are lots of scholarships for master students here in Ireland.
Okay.
Yes, there are
Okay.
lots of
Okay.
scholarship for master students here in Ireland. There's one currently at the moment. The application will close on the 12th of March. I can send you the link so that you attach it to
Okay.
um this video so that
Okay.
people can check
Apply.
exactly, people can
Mm-hmm,
check and
mm-hmm.
apply. So it's both from both masters and PhD. It covers
Okay.
the tuition,
Okay.
and it gives you 10,000 euros
Wow.
as stipend in a year.
Wow.
So
That's
that's for
very
masters.
nice.
So you can imagine, even if the only thing they will cover is your school fees, I feel
Mm-hmm,
it's a
mm-hmm.
lot.
It's a
Because
lot. Yeah.
international school fees is nothing less than 15,000 euros.
Hmm.
So if someone is paying that for you, if you are on a scholarship and that is being catered
Covered.
for, I feel
Then
you can work for 20 hours, make
yeah.
money, pay your rent, and feed
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure. Yeah.
So
Sure.
all we need is just that opportunity. We
Mm-hmm,
need that
mm-hmm.
opportunity to just get out of that country and have the opportunity to explore, have
Mm-hmm.
exposure of what others are doing in developed countries. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So for 2-1, you can get in if you have a convincing statement of purpose, and also you might be scheduled for an interview. You have to
Okay.
convince them that you have what it takes, and your academic transcript too. I know people on 2-1 that has 4 points, 4.2, 4.3.
Mm.
They have strong, we call it strong 2-1, but 2-1 is 2-1, whether strong or weak. 2-1 is 2-1.
Like
Either strong,
I had a strong two one.
either I
It's a strong one, please.
I know I whether strong or
It's
weak,
not weak.
whether strong or weak, 2-1 is
Oh
2-1.
God.
That's what I know. 2-1 is 2-1. Yeah.
Wow. So if you're actually enjoying this video and you're benefiting from everything that Oluwayomi is saying, please do subscribe and share the
Please.
video to your friends. Share the video to everyone that will need the information. You know, it's actually better you get information than you having to spend a lot of money
Mhm.
coming to study when you can actually get scholarship and you won't even have to pay anything, you know, tuition free and everything. So please share this information to those that actually need the information. Thank you.
Yeah, and I also want to mention that this is not limited to STEM courses, because there's this debate that is going on in Africa or around the world that
Mm-hmm.
STEM people have better opportunities above others that study other courses. What I mean
Mm.
by STEM is science, engineering, technology, and mathematics. They feel we are above every
Mm.
other courses, but
Yeah,
it's
because you guys have a lot of scholarship
oh
opportunities.
yes,
Yeah,
we have a
so
lot of scholarship
yeah, unlike
opportunities.
people that are in the art class like
Yes,
English,
yes,
biology, you know,
yes.
all those.
But
Yeah.
this scholarship I mentioned earlier,
Mm-hmm.
it's open to everybody. You can do any course with it. It's open to everybody. And there are other internal scholarship. Each universities have people that fund academics.
Okay.
So if you can leverage on the school you're applying to, send a message to the graduate studies department, make inquiries about opportunities available for international students, and put in your best. Though those scholarships are very competitive, they might only take 1 or 2 people, but at least you know that you are putting in the effort to
Mm-hmm.
give it a try. There's no harm in trying. It's better than not trying at all. And I
Mm-hmm.
know you definitely get something. It might be partial funding. If your
Mm-hmm.
tuition is 15 and they want to pay 10,000 or they want to pay 7,500, that has lessened the weight of 15,000 from your shoulder. So
Yeah, of
explore,
course.
just try something. don't fold ends, or don't put all the burden on your parents. No, you can get something.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah. And it's for everyone, actually.
Yes.
Everyone. Yeah.
Yes.
So please stick around for our next episode with Oluwayomi. Thank you for stopping by.
Thank you.